Hello ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, and welcome back to the My Player Career Mode. Hopefully you are all doing fantastic. As you know, today is the day we take on Liverpool in that semi-final of the FA Cup. You describe this as kind of the final, before the final if you will. You know, whoever wins this probably is favourite to go on and win the entire thing. But before we get into that, I need to sim this game against Watford and make sure that we're fully fit for this Liverpool game, so there's no chance that Arteta drops us. But yeah, like I said, I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for the support on the last episode. Didn't quite manage to hit 400 likes on that, so that's why you're seeing this a day after. But I'll lower the like target today. Let's go for 300 likes, and you get yourself another episode tomorrow on the Saturday. That is the dealio. So Watford was a 2-1 win for us, and we'll see if we are in the side as there's a transfer offer come through, and this looks like it's the first one. We have now been added to the transfer list, and PSG are the first side to make an offer. The French Giants, who win the league every single season and 9 times out of 10 dominate in France. I mean, you see, the thing is, as much as, yeah, we probably win stuff, I'm not that interested. I'll be completely honest. I'll leave that for now, and I'll let you guys have your say in the comment section. I mean, 135 grand a week as well is not a massive amount of money, to be fair, for a club like PSG. Although money doesn't really matter to us, does it? I mean, you don't get to see any of the cash or anything like that, so it is what it is. But here we go. I'm going to be playing this game a bit longer for you as well, with it being sort of the hallmark game, and we do make the lineup. So I'm very excited for this, but equally, after 90 minutes, I might be sat here basically crying. Because this is our last realistic chance of a trophy before we move on. So I'm going to up the the half length to, let's go 6 or 7. Let's go with 7 minutes. Ultimate difficulty, of course. Competitor mode off. I've decided to switch it off. I did that a couple of episodes ago. Obviously, all the slider settings remain untouched at 50. For both sides. And really, this is the most important game we have left for Arsenal as things stand. Need a win. It would be great to end with a final. There's a lot of Liverpool players not fit. Look at that team. Ginter is full fitness. So is Toni Kroos. Alisson as well. Firmino pretty much. But Salah and Mane not quite. You might remember as well, the last time we faced Liverpool was a 3-1 defeat at Anfield, having scored first in that game as well. So we don't want a repeat of that, please. And we are underway then here at Wembley. 90 minutes of football to decide who will make it through to the FA Cup final. Historically, Arsenal have normally done very well in this competition. So we're looking to do the same thing here today. Nice ball out wide here from Vlasic. Into the feet of Benzema. And we continue our run forward. We've got Alexander-Arnold keeping us company today. And it'll be a tough ask to try and get much from him at right back. We're going to have to be at our very, very best if we want to get the better of him today. To be fair, Liverpool's defence is very solid, and I can't imagine we'll get too many chances, but we're just going to have to be clinical once we do get the chances that come our way. And in the early stages, game plan looks like it's as you'd expect from Arteta. Allow Liverpool the possession, try and look for those counter-attacking opportunities. Here is Firmino, now edge of the penalty area. Looking for the run of Sabitzer, who tries to disguise the ball through towards Mohamed Salah. And in the end, we deal with the danger. Firmino again for Liverpool. So often links that midfield and attack that they have. Chance for Toni Kroos. Off the post. Bird Leno beaten. Arsenal still don't clear it. Sabitzer gets a second opportunity. No offside flag to save us. And Liverpool strike first in the semi-finals here at Wembley. And that's not the start we were hoping for. And when you look at this goal, why weren't we able to clear it? So Toni Kroos' initial shot. Sadio Mane just wants it more than I believe Brozovic as he wins his header. Brozovic doesn't even really challenge, and then Manolas isn't close enough to Marcel Sabitzer, who, to his credit, that is a sensational finish on the full volley. That's quality from Sabitzer. However good it is, though, that is not what we wanted from this game immediately. So, not only now do we have to go and attack at Liverpool instead of sitting back and looking for those counters, we've got to score. Injury worry here for Karim Benzema, as it looks pretty serious. And we might be forced into a change here just past the half-hour mark. And, yeah, looks like Benzema's day is coming to a close here. So we do make the substitution. Goulart is the man replacing Karim Benzema. Half-time here at Wembley. It is 1-0 to Liverpool at the break. We've not even had a shot yet at their goal. They've defended pretty well when we have had the opportunity to try and break them down. That line that they're playing to catch us offside is very, very good. So, yeah, I'm not sure how we get our way back into this game, really. The other semi-final game right now is a chance here for Arsenal to get back on level terms. Get in! 1-1! Selflessly done! We're back in it. I was about to say, as things stand, we're looking at an all Merseyside final because Everton are winning 2-1 in the other semi-final, I believe, against Leicester. And that's a massive goal for us to get. And that's come from absolutely nowhere. Let's just throw that out there. We've not even looked like scoring for large parts, but Liverpool caught out. Alexander-Arnold up a little bit too high in terms of the attacking play for Liverpool. We won the ball back and we quickly broke. That's where the strength is. But it relies on Liverpool pushing their fullbacks too far forward to allow us to do that. And I was about to say Arteta needs to change something because we look poor more than anything. But now, with that goal going in, we're back on level terms. Of course, it doesn't really mean too much to us actually winning the game because we still have to try and find another goal. But at least we know that the bare minimum, should it stay like this, we're going to extra time and penalties. Football can be a funny game at times because Goulart wouldn't have been on the pitch had Benzema not have got an injury, and he's the one who scored the goal to pull Arsenal level. So, yeah, you can look at that and say it's a little bit of fate as Goulart will find this ball towards us. We've got Alexander-Arnold in front of us. I'm not really sure I can find a way through, but we do play a quick fire 1-2. That's brilliant. No. Oh, are you joking? I bet this is close. Let's have another look at this. I mean, I spoke about Liverpool's line, didn't I? It's not actually close. I said about their line at half-time. That kind of showcases it. 3 of them pretty much in line, getting out very quickly, playing as offside. I thought we actually found our way through there, but no. Firmino going off for Immobile. I think that's the wrong decision from Klopp, because Firmino is the man who's really causing us problems, linking up that midfield and attack and really picking up the ball just sort of in the gap between midfield and defence, and nobody's really closing him down, but we'll see if Immobile can do that job. I'm not sure it was the right change, but he seems to be in that kind of position as he plays the ball to Salah and it's immediately out of play. Manolas finds the feet of Pepe, now Goulart, and we've managed to get in behind Trent Alexander-Arnold. We've been sent through, but we've hit our shot straight at Alisson. That was the moment we potentially might have put our side in front, but we don't quite find the finish. We've still got possession though with Goulart again. Van Dijk makes the challenge, and all of a sudden we actually look like we're in this game. Liverpool look a little bit shook because they had most of the possession, most of the play in that first 45, and we're probably wondering how on earth we got here. And then the second half, we've taken the game to them. So whatever Arteta has said seems to have worked out for us a little bit. Sabitzer, Fabinho, now to Cruz. Tony Cruz can hit them from distance, and he's allowed to walk forward, but he chooses not to strike it this time. Robertson's ball in, Immobile gets his head there. And thankfully for us, it's straight at Bernd Leno, who can quickly get us back underway here. Unfortunately, though, Pepe is unable to win that. And in the end, we've given it away. It's Tony Cruz finds Mane. Quick pass to Immobile, who's been unable to return the ball back to him. And we are getting a little bit reckless now. A couple of passes that we really don't need to play. That one there from Hector Bellerin. We've done really well, though, to win back possession. And now Danilo Pereira. Look at Pepe. Wrong side of Andy Robertson. And he's onside as well. Pepe delivers the ball in. Alexander-Arnold so calm. Back to Alisson, who will catch it. The question is, who will step up and be a hero for one of these two sides? Sadio Mane inside the area. Pepe launches it clear. And Arsenal have been able to get away with it just for now. Surely a free kick, ref. What? No, he's played it Liverpool's way and Immobile's in. Leno with the save, ref. How was that a handball against us? I don't know, but Immobile, with a golden opportunity, is unable to finish. I mean, it's a save Leno probably should make, but he has made it, and that's the important factor for us. 10 minutes to go. Please don't allow Liverpool a goal right now. Salah's just left the field of play, and I believe Harry Wilson is the man to replace him. As that ball into the box, Manolas gets his head to the ball. Sabitzer! Oh, he's deflected! And it's over the crossbar, and Jurgen Klopp cannot believe it. Sabitzer already scored one, goes for another volley, and in the end, I believe it's Danilo Pereira who's able to block it. Fantastic defending from him. Oh, can we survive these couple of corners that Liverpool are sending in? Don't allow them a goal right now. Wilson goes short to Cruz. It'll be another corner. And you're seeing the pressure we're under. But let's have a quick look and see. Is there a counter-attack opportunity for us, really? I'm not sure, because there's 3 Liverpool defenders still behind the ball. That's a poor delivery. Pepe heads it back to Leno. And if Leno can release this quickly, I am making a run down the right-hand side. Why is he throwing it instead of kicking it? I don't know, but Bellerin is able to get possession, and we should be okay here to play our way out to this left-hand side. Kolasinac is there. Vlasic gives us the ball. We've got Danilo Pereira supporting us on the right. Goulart pretty much down the middle. We see Pepe, though, on the left-hand side. Nicolas Pepe. Chance for Arsenal, maybe. Goes for the shot. Fabinho blocks it. Arsenal corner now. End-to-end stuff. And the referee has ended the full time. So we are going to extra time and then maybe even penalties. And I really cannot call a winner here. Liverpool had their moments. Leno with a save. Danilo Pereira with some fantastic defending after Sabitzer had a shot at goal. But it's all square after 90 minutes. Tony Cruz through to Sabitzer. Off the post. Chance still with Liverpool now then, as that's a free kick and that buys us some time. Oh man, Sabitzer. He's had a busy afternoon as the Liverpool number 7. Everton are the side waiting for one of us in the final. They beat Leicester by 3-2. And I've just looked around as well and saw a couple of Liverpool players beginning to show signs of tiredness due to low fitness. And that might be able to work in our favour. One of those players, Trent Alexander-Arnold. I mean, you can see, if you look at Sabitzer, for example, he's got nothing left to give, really, in terms of energy. And Alexander-Arnold is very low as well in terms of his energy. So if we could get a run against one of these Liverpool defenders, that might work in our favour. Here is Goulart towards Danilo Pereira. Pereira spots the run of Pepe. Lovely touch from Nicolas Pepe. And now Pereira again. Back to Pepe. Pepe finds us. Why is Kolasinac not overlapping there? Look at the space that he had if he'd have gone into it. Vlasic keeping hold of this ball pretty nicely. Liverpool trying to prevent our way through. Oh, that was so close from Goulart to find Danilo Pereira. And Trent Alexander-Arnold, to his credit, defended brilliantly. 11 minutes remain for one of these two sides to find a winner. Kolasinac's ball near post. Ginter gets a touch, which could have really gone anywhere. And it's ended up over the crossbar. Apologies as well. I thought it was Everton-Leicester. It was Everton-Wolves. So Everton actually beat Wolves to reach the final. Penalties are looking so likely at this point as we whip the delivery in. Goulart gets his head to the ball. And in the end, it'll be a Liverpool goal kick. As time ticks away, nobody wants to lose it on penalties. And I don't think either side really deserve to lose this game. They've both given 110%. It's been end-to-end. Struggling to call a winner. You could say that Liverpool have had the better chances. You know, they've hit the post a couple of times as well. We've been in this. Don't kid yourself. We have given a very good account of ourselves against probably the league winners, more than likely, as Goulart backheels that. Have we got the pace to make it into that sort of gap between the two central defenders? Now Danilo Pereira to shoot! Oh, Danilo Pereira! And look at the reaction of the Liverpool players! He was sensational defensively near the end of the first 90 minutes. And he may well have just won Arsenal the opportunity to take on Everton for the FA Cup. What a substitution from Arteta, but what a poor performance from Danilo. You can't write this stuff. Liverpool look absolutely exhausted. I mean, I had a feeling that if we took this to extra time, we would be the side looking the more likely to go through because they're just so tired, and you saw it there with that defending. Oh man, 6 minutes away from an FA Cup final, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be completely honest with you, no part of me thought that when we started today's episode, we would beat Liverpool. I honestly had, as much as I didn't want to admit it, I'd pretty much conceded the fact that probably Liverpool were heading through to an FA Cup final. But it's Arsenal's cup anyway. What am I talking about? This is the cup where Arsenal shine. And right then, focus back up. Make sure we don't give them absolutely anything to be able to find their way back into this game here. As Danilo, who should be starting in that final, he deserves to. What a performance he's put in today. As we hold on to possession and try and play our way to this left-hand side. Joe Gomez driving forward for Arsenal, finding the ball to Kolasinac, who can play it to us. And provided we take this into the corner, we should be heading through, wasting the time as much as we possibly can. I believe that might be offside. It is. 30 seconds remain. Liverpool 1, Arsenal 2 after extra time. And as we play it back. 2 additional minutes, referee. Anytime, you know, you want to end this game, I'm quite happy for you to do that. Kolasinac will find us. Keeping hold. Danilo Pereira. Can he find a third? Goulart now. Chance looks like it's gone. Liverpool defend it, but it's taken seconds, valuable seconds off the clock. Toni Kroos. I mean, look, Mane completely out of fitness. Kroos completely out of fitness. Immobile's done pretty much nothing since he's come on. We're through to an FA Cup final. Get in. That's huge. I am buzzing. Come on. As we take a look at the player ratings from that game, we actually were given man of the match, but you have to say Danilo Pereira deserves a lot of credit. In terms of goals, Goulart and Pereira. Assist-wise, I mean, we did get 2 assists. That's probably why we've got the man of the match award. And also, I've just noticed it says that we are the captain here today. So there's that. Leno with 4 saves to his name. Alisson with 4 as well. Liverpool's best performing player turned out to be Fabinho in centre defensive midfield. Sabitzer had a busy afternoon as well with all those shots that he was taking, but hit the post twice, I believe, there. And also, yeah, scored a goal, but it was, in the end, enough for us to advance through to the FA Cup final where we will take on Everton. Match facts don't look great, do they? 4 shots, 4 on target. I'm there saying that we've been in this game, and actually, yeah, we'll skip past that, shall we? But yeah, Everton awaiting us in the FA Cup final, so I guess the rest of today will be signing off the Premier League. The injury that Karim Benzema sustained in that FA Cup semi-final will keep him out for 2 months, so he's out for the rest of the season, basically. We've got 4 Premier League matches left to play in the league, and one of them is against Liverpool right here today. United just played, 2 points behind Liverpool now, so as much as we might have stopped Manchester United winning a league title, we also might do the same if we are to beat Liverpool here, who I'm sure will want revenge for that last game. And more importantly for us, though, if you look at Spurs, they've actually been able to claw the gap to 2 points as well. So as much as I was sat here thinking, don't need to get a result against Liverpool, we kind of do now. This is why having squad depth is so important. It's all well and good having like a great starting 11, one that can challenge. But when you hit this point in the season, you have to have those players available. And it looks like Liverpool haven't got that at the moment. Yeah, Victor Lindelof comes in at centre-back, but nobody in their side is fully fit. When you compare that to ours, everybody is. If we're able to beat Liverpool here, that turns the league table into a real spicy situation. But I'll stop talking because we've just watched Toni Kroos walk into our penalty area and put it in the bottom corner. What's that for defending then? I know I said we could chill a little bit because the one game we wanted to win, we did. But, like, that's unacceptable. I mean, yeah, it doesn't look good for me either because I'm just sort of strolling about. But he just basically walks in between 2 centre-backs. Says, thank you very much, lads. I'll pop this in the back of the net then, shall I? Not quite those exact words, but I imagine if he did say that before scoring. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling because we're 1-0 down. But then again, we were 1-0 down in the semi-final. So, there's that. Very much like the first half was in the semi-final. It's been a bit of a struggle for us here, but we've been able to get in behind, trying to chip Alisson. Oh, it was on our weaker foot, but even so, you've got to hit the target. You've got to hit the target there. Anyway, we're losing, but don't count us out yet. Fabinho, maybe you can count us out now if they score here. Salah, well, now you can count us out. 2-0 Liverpool. A rocket from Mo Salah. Didn't even give Leno a chance. And Spurs is our next game, isn't it? So, essentially, defeat here means we now have to get a point at least against Spurs to keep them behind us with 2 games to go after that game. But yeah, like, you can see that Liverpool want revenge for that semi-final defeat. And ultimately, I guess you could say that we got a little bit lucky in that game. You know, having 4 shots, they're like, what is it, 13? Yeah, we probably did ride our luck at times a little bit, but sometimes you got to do that. Today, on the other hand, we've just sort of allowed Liverpool to do what they want more than anything, not closing them down. It sort of feels like we're just accepting the fact that our league season is all but done, when in fact, it's not yet, because we could still drop out of the Champions League spots. Pepe back for Brozovic. Might be an opportunity for us to find what would potentially be a consolation. Lovely play, Vlasic, big save from Alisson. We still have it here, but Liverpool look to have dealt with the danger, and we need to try and work our way through. Bit lucky that we still got it here. Brozovic can't find that pass. And even when we create what looks to be a certain goal, Alisson makes the save. Full time, Liverpool 2, Arsenal 0. Let's just move on because the less said about that, the better. Weren't even in that game, to be fair. We know we've got a massive game that could potentially have implications on the Champions League spots against Spurs coming up. So let's jump into that. Alright, so this is how it looks right now. Spurs have just played an extra game and have leapfrogged us up into 4th. So as it is, we are out of the Champions League spots. We do, however, have a game in hand. But obviously, if we lose this now, it basically means we require Spurs to slip up. So we need to make sure we at least get a point here, if not the win. That's the thing that we have to worry about, and we've just been informed again about Benzema's injury, which we already knew about. So, yeah, massive, massive game this, which, although the Liverpool one was the biggest game, this is still a huge tie for us. Harry Kane, Dele Alli are the 2 up top with Lucas Moura and Ryan Sessegnon alongside them. Lo Celso, Højbjerg, Reguilon, Uri, Hernandez, Doherty and Jan Sommer. Oh, Dele's just sold me a dream, and now he finds Kane. Oh, that's a horrific start. Oh, that's really bad. I was just sold an absolute dream from Dele Alli. And you can see he's sort of shimmying around, and then I decided to go in for the tackle at that point. I miss it, and Harry Kane is found, and you know what Harry Kane does. But the question mark about that is, why am I the one closing Dele Alli down? Why is it not our 2 central midfielders? Still, it's Spurs who lead, and it looks like our Champions League spot might be slipping away here for Arsenal. Brozovic spots our run on the left-hand side. A great ball out as well. Can we find some support in the middle? Hernandez. Fantastic defending from him. There was really only Goulart to aim at inside that penalty area, and he took an age to help us out. Saka with the corner. In the end, it's fallen here to Manolas. Hernandez wins back possession. Please don't allow Spurs out easy here. They go for the ball over the top, which is cut out by Bukayo Saka. And now we get the ball under control. Højbjerg there with the block, but it'll be another Arsenal corner. And we need to try and make this pressure pay. Saka to take. Again, it goes into the middle. This time, Manolas gets his head to the ball. Reguilon off the line. So close to an Arsenal equaliser. Very, very close. Pepe, quick 1-2. Working our way through into the Spurs area. Lo Celso's there. Pepe still. Lovely play. Pepe! Sommer! How has he saved that? We tried to go first time. Just to catch him out, really. And bend it into that far corner. In fairness, that's how he saved it, because it wasn't quite in the corner as much as I thought. Stumbling over my words here because frustration's starting to get to me. Højbjerg for Spurs, skips inside, picks out Kane. Game, set and match. Spurs 2, Arsenal 0. It's all too easy, man. It's all too easy. You can see off the performances, though, we clearly have said that, essentially, we've done our job getting to an FA Cup final today. Because the other 2 games we played, Liverpool and now Spurs, we've been awful. Defensively, at least. I mean, here, I'll be honest, I'm a little bit annoyed we're actually behind. I'm actually very annoyed that we're losing this game, because Spurs, I think, have had 2 shots. Here is Harry Kane, and look at nobody going over to press him, and that's what winds me up so much, as Sessegnon has a shot saved by Leno. Kane picks the ball up between our midfield and defence, and I'm the only one who's actually making an attempt to go over and try and win that ball off him. The rest of the players have stood there watching him pretty much walk towards goal. It's not good defending at all. Saka wins this back, plays the ball up towards us. Will we actually create a chance here? Let's find out. We've got 4 minutes to play, as City are 3-0 up in their game now. And actually, to let you know, our game in hand is against Manchester City. So what's the likelihood we get anything out of that game as we go backwards? Oh dear, this has been a really, really frustrating end to today's episode. I was enjoying it earlier when we were able to get past Liverpool. And then we played them and lost that game. And I was like, fair enough, you know. That was probably a bit of revenge, a bit of a way of saying, yeah, you got lucky against us. But this one, I can't really dress it up. We've been so bad. And let's end the game off. There you go, full time. It is what it is. Spurs win the game. They climb themselves up to 4th and will now hold it as well. 4 points clear of us. We have a game in hand, but we're not going to get anything from City. That's for sure. Let me see the match facts. Oh dear. 2 shots on target and they scored both. Oh dear. Might have had less possession, but we created more. That doesn't matter though if they score 2 goals, does it? Alright, well, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm going to sign the episode off here. We'll take a look at the league table and all that stuff before we go. The reason I'm signing the episode off here is because I actually know for sure that I am going to sim that Brighton game just to make sure we're ready for that. Which means we've got Manchester City away as our last game. And I want that as a bit of a warm-up for us, if you will. The likelihood is that Spurs now are in the top 4. So I'm not even going to worry about the result of that City game. We're just going to focus on getting ourselves ready for that FA Cup final against Everton, where you've got to say we are probably favourites. They're 11th in the league. Liverpool still 2 ahead of Manchester City with a game in hand. Might wrap up the league title with a win against Watford. If they do that, they are champions. And yeah, fair play to Liverpool. They probably deserve it. Down the bottom end, Norwich are into 16th and look to have survived in the Premier League. So that's good to see as well. Obviously, FA Cup draw, we know. That is to be played in the next video for you. 350 likes and you get yourself that tomorrow. So that is the plan. Europa League wise, the final will be Sevilla versus Olympique Lyonnais. After, where did we finish? Well, Spurs were the only English side in it and they were beaten by Sevilla. We ended up getting knocked out, didn't we, by Porto. So not really a great showing from the English teams this season. But yeah, that ends off today's episode. If you are new around here and like what you see, hit that subscribe button down below. I will see you all for the FA Cup final, hopefully tomorrow, should we hit the like target. If not, it'll be Sunday. And I cannot wait to see if we can get our hands on the trophy. Until next time, stay safe, have a great day, have a great evening. Adios.